Welcome to the Happy Hormones Coach podcast, your go-to source for all things women's health. I'm here to guide you through the ups and downs of hormonal changes, helping you understand how these shifts impact every aspect of your life. So whether you're in the perimenopause phase or really any other phase of life, looking to improve your overall well-being, or just seeking practical tips on stress management, nutrition, and fitness, then this podcast is for you. Join me as we explore holistic and functional approaches to health, share expert insights from guests, and empower you to feel your best at every stage of life. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to remind you that the information shared in this podcast is for educational purposes only and is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any medical condition. Always consult with your healthcare provider before making any changes to your health regimen. Hey, welcome back to the Happy Hormones Coach podcast. I'm your host, Jennifer. Today's episode is all about sleep and circadian rhythms. I know, everyone's favorite topic, but seriously, I know it can be a boring one, and especially with a lot of the clients that I have worked with, this is like the boring part of my signature Simply method, but it is actually one of the foundations. That's why I have sleep and stress as the first S. So, sleep. It's not just about feeling rested. It's one of the most powerful tools that you have to balance hormones, improve mental clarity, and even boost your metabolism. So we're going beyond the basics and diving into circadian rhythms, which are essentially your body's 24-hour clock. And these rhythms don't just regulate your sleep, they impact when you're hungry, your energy levels, hormone release, and even your productivity. So I've got some exciting insights backed by research to share with you in all of the sites. Anything I cited will be in the show notes. Plus, stick around until the end because I have a pre-customizable calendar that you can download to start aligning your schedule with your natural rhythm. You can use it actually for anything, not just a sleep calendar. So let's get started. First, let's break it down. Circadian rhythms are 24-hour cycles that regulate everything from sleep-wake patterns to digestion and energy levels. They're controlled by your brain's I never can say this, but it's SCN, so suprachiasmatic nucleus, a fancy term for the master clock in your hypothalamus. So here's how it works. In the morning, light exposure triggers your SCN to release cortisol, which wakes you up and gives you energy. As the day progresses and light fades, your brain starts producing melatonin to prepare you for sleep. So fun fact, even your gut bacteria have their own circadian rhythms impacting how well you digest food at certain times of the day. Eating late at night, for example, can throw off your gut and your sleep cycles. So, fun fact. Have you ever wondered why some people thrive at sunrise while others hit their stride at midnight? That's because of your chronotype, which is your natural inclination to either be a morning person, a night owl, or somewhere in between. And research from the Journal of Biological Rhythms shows that chronotypes are partially genetic, but can also shift with age. So for example, teenagers are biologically wired to stay up late, while adults over 50 tend to wake up earlier. Why does this even matter? Well, morning types tend to perform better on tasks requiring focus early in the day. Night owls may be more creative and energetic in the evening, but are more likely to experience social jet lag, staying up late but needing to wake early for work. So if you're forcing yourself into a schedule that doesn't align with your chronotype, it can increase stress, disrupt sleep, and even impact hormone balance. And circadian rhythms are incredibly sensitive to external factors, and some of these might surprise you. So, light exposure. Natural sunlight in the morning strengthens your circadian rhythm and helps you feel alert. And on the flip side, blue light from phones, laptops, and TVs at night suppresses melatonin, delaying sleep, and the source is Harvard Health. And number 2, meal timing. So eating meals at consistent times can help synchronize your internal clock.
A study in cell metabolism found that irregular eating patterns can lead to metabolic issues like weight gain and insulin resistance. And exercise timing. Morning exercise can enhance alertness, while evening workouts may help with relaxation, but exercising too close to your bedtime can disrupt your sleep. And even temperature. So your body naturally cools down as you prepare for sleep. Keeping your bedroom cool can support this process and improve sleep quality. And when your circadian rhythms are out of sync, it doesn't just affect your sleep, it impacts your whole body. So it impacts your mental health. Poor sleep is linked to anxiety and depression because it disrupts neurotransmitter activity. And sleep deprivation increases cortisol and reduces growth hormone, which affects recovery, metabolism, and even your skin, so thereby hormonal imbalances. It also impacts your physical health. So chronic circadian disruption can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and higher risks of cardiovascular disease. And one surprising statistic, according to Dr. Sachin Panda's book, The Circadian Code, even 1 hour less sleep per night increases the risk of heart disease by 10%. And that actually is huge because a lot of this does add up when you think about it. And on the flip side, aligning your sleep with your circadian rhythm can dramatically improve your health. So with consistently sleep, your brain works more efficiently, giving you better mood, focus, and even balanced hormones. Melatonin helps regulate estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, and improve metabolism. So studies show that people who sleep 7 to 9 hours regularly have lower rates of metabolic syndrome. So now let's talk about how to start syncing your schedule with your natural rhythms. Here's some practical tips. So morning sunlight. Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes outside in natural light within an hour of waking up. Now I know the weather is changing, and here where I'm at, it snows. And sometimes that's not always doable to get fresh sunlight, even though I do, walk my dogs, and I have to get that every morning. But for most of us, just even opening up your blinds, sitting by your window, letting that natural sunlight hit you, even if it's not sunny, even if it's cloudy, whatever, you're still getting that natural sunlight. So get that first morning sun or clouds or whatever, just sit by a window, let it touch your skin. That's going to help. And consistent bedtime. So go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on the weekends or when you're on vacation. If you can, that's going to really help. From personal experience, it is the best thing ever. So, number 3, limit blue light at night. So use blue light blocking glasses or turn on night mode on your devices after sunset. And cool bedroom. Keep your room between 60 to 67 to mimic your body's natural cooling process or whatever feels good to you. So here's a quick exercise that you can do. Tonight, take a moment to reflect on your current sleep routine. Write down your typical bedtime and wake-up time. Note how you feel when you wake up, whether it's energized, groggy, somewhere in between. Adjust your bedtime by 15 minutes earlier for the next week and see if it improves your energy levels. Small, consistent changes can make a big difference. I hope this brief but hopefully powerful episode has helped you, and that's it for today. And, I really hope that this deep dive into a brief sleep and circadian rhythm has given you new insights into how your body's internal clock works and why it even matters. Don't forget to download the free customizable calendar linked in the show notes, as well as the perimenopause survival guide. And it's a great way to start aligning your schedule with your natural rhythms and improving your sleep habits. You can use it for anything, actually, but you can also use it for sleep. So if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share it with someone who can use better sleep in their life. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, have sweet dreams and happy rhythms.
Thank you for tuning in to the Happy Hormones Coach podcast. I hope you found today's episode insightful and empowering. Remember, taking charge of your health is a journey, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. If you enjoyed this episode or any of the other episodes, please be sure to share, subscribe, rate, and leave a review. It does help me to reach more women like you who are striving for optimal health and happiness. And don't forget to follow me on social media for daily tips and inspiration. Until next time, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep thriving.